Overnight tragedy unfolding in Oregon. A gunman attacking shoppers at a Safeway grocery store.
That's right. The shooter is believed to have opened fire in a store's parking lot before moving inside. That's all according to police. 2 people were killed before that gunman died. NBC News correspondent Steve Patterson joins us now with the latest. Steve, if you can, just first walk us through exactly what happened.
Yeah, well, still an unfolding situation. Police still have a hold on that scene. They say it's a scene that is incredibly large, but here's what they say happened. It is Sunday night. People are in that store shopping, you would imagine, for Sunday dinner. Shortly before 7 o'clock, they believe the shooter is kind of casing the joint, moving through a nearby suburb, moving through nearby parking lots. He comes from the parking lot of that Safeway and then makes entry. Witnesses say they start hearing shots even before possibly he's inside there, bursts of fire, like 5 to 7 rounds, and then another 5 to 7 rounds, and maybe 10 to 20 rounds as he makes entrance to that store. As he's entering the store, police say he fires at one victim in the entrance, shooting and ultimately killing that victim. That victim taken to the hospital by medics and is pronounced dead at the hospital. He then fires at another victim, shoots and kills that victim as well. And then at some point during the chaos, as these shots are being fired, police say they make entry and they find the shooter dead as well. So 3 dead, including the shooter. Although police say it is not known how the shooter died. Police say that they fired no shots at the scene. So part of that investigation is determining how that happened. Of course, as well as how he made entry, how he was able to get through the store, and how he ultimately ended up dying as well, guys.
Steve, we know it's early, but are you hearing anything from officers about a potential motive? Was this a targeted shooting? Was it a random shooting?
Still so early in this investigation. The shooter had an AR-15 assault-style weapon. They also found a shotgun on his person when they found his body. But as far as why he did this, nothing as of yet. Obviously we can make speculation, and mass shootings at grocery stores seem to be kind of the next, ground for feeling unsafe. Unfortunately, you can add that to schools and malls and really any public space. But as far as what the actual motive here, we're just not sure yet, guys.
And Steve, what do we know at this point about the victims, if anything?
Nothing as of yet. Again, it's still very early. Again, that scene incredibly large. Police say the scene is incredibly massive, that they still have a wrap on that scene, that they're still combing through that store to try to find any evidence of not only the victims, but again, how the shooter made entry, what the shooter's motive was. All that's still under investigation at this early hour, guys.
All right. NBC's Steve Patterson there following every angle of this breaking story. Steve, I know you'll bring us more details as they come. We appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.